Hi, traders. This is Uncle P from superezforex, and I'm driving finna go get me some lunch. All right, and I know, watch this. I'm gonna start it off right. I know the market opens in just a little while, but what did I say I'm doing? I'm going to go get me what? Some lunch. Why? Because I'm not gonna trade. Not right now. Number one, it's Sunday. Some of you guys, you're getting hammered, hammered. Your account is getting blown because the first thing you do is you get excited. Notice this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. You know that you'll put money in your account on Sunday and you rub your hands together saying, okay, I've been studying all weekend. I'm got my tricks together that I'm gonna pull on the market. Y'all hear what I'm saying? This is real talk. I did it for a long time. So I ain't trying to be funny or nothing against you. I'm just telling the truth because the truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. So you sit there all weekend long, hours upon hours, studying your craft, studying the indicators, studying your market moves, studying the trend lines, drawing up your charts. You did all this stuff. And I'm trying to bless you this weekend. I really am, because I don't want you to mess up. So you stuff money into your account. Some of you guys, you probably just transferred the money. I know the market opens. It actually just opened a few minutes ago, I guess. Don't trade yet. Just finish listening to me, okay? I'm going to bless you, whether you're part of the Super Easy Forex family or not. I'm going to stop you from being foolish, okay? And here's the problem with being foolish. Sometimes you didn't know you was being foolishly played. And that's what's going on. I'm sorry about this. I'm driving and this thing is blurring up. There I go. Sometimes you don't know. So I'm not saying that you're a fool. Some are, because you know this has been happening to you for a long time and you just can't quit. So that's fool. But a person who is in a foolish position or ignorant, let me rephrase it. The word ignorant means unknown. You didn't know no better. So I'm going to bless you today. Don't trade today. Just wait. Okay, just let me finish telling you where you're making a big mistake and then do what you want to do. Then you'll switch from being ignorant to a fool. That's the difference. Ignorance is darkness. I didn't know no better. A fool means you knew and you keep doing the same thing. So I'm going to transfer you and stop your ignorance so you won't turn into a fool. And if you are a fool, you'll stop being foolish. All right. So watch this. So you put money into your account. And I'm saying that not to offend anybody, but I was a fool. Because I knew this, but I just didn't believe it. So the market would open like it just did a few minutes ago. I would jump into some trades saying, oh my God, here I go. It's a new week. Oh, it's a new week. I'm finna burn up the market. I'm finna make my money back. I enter into some trades. And now 5 minutes later, those trades were blown up. And I'm trying to figure out what the heck is going on here. Why? I done studied all week long and blah, blah, blah. And here I go 5 minutes into the game. And here I am crying, mad, pissed, because of all that money I worked all weekend long, all week for, cashed my check, saying, okay, I'm finna be a full-time trader. I finally got it. I marked up my charts, and I entered the trade on a Sunday when the market opened. And you say, well, what's the problem with that? Let me help you, loved one. Number one, you have what's called the weekend gap, okay? Weekend gap. And I teach my team this all the time in our live trade sessions. You have the weekend gap. The weekend gap means that there's, even though the broker, when they say the platform that you're trading on, but it didn't mean that the Forex market ever stopped because it's currency. The world moves through currency, so it never stopped. So by the time the market opens up on Sunday, which is right now, a few minutes ago, then you have these big old gap spaces in between. Now, one thing about the market, it doesn't like gap spaces, so it'll come back and fill those gap spaces up. Are you hearing what I'm saying? So instead of it continuing oftentimes in the direction you thought it was going to go, it'll come back and pull back up on you. Number two, and here's the bigger one. The bigger concern is your own broker. In other words, it's the cost of doing business. The cost of doing business. In other words, you may normally pay the broker maybe 1 or 2 pips to do a trade. Well, during the weekend gap, they'll spread that bad boy open to where you're paying 10 and 15 pips. So for all you scalpers out there who look, no wonder that market barely moved, and yet your stop loss got hit. Or yet, better, you understand what I'm saying? And you said, but look, the candles ain't barely moved. It wasn't about the candles. It was about your broker opening up them spreads, and they tagged you behind. But because you were impatient, There is nothing hardly, unless you're a professional trader, honestly, you guys, and I'm just sharing love with you. You can just say, no, I don't like your crap. Go to hell with your talk. And okay, that's fine. I don't really care. That's fine. I'm just trying to be a blessing to you because I know what happens because it happens. It's been happening forever and they're going to continue to do it. All right. So bottom line is that the problem is that when you enter trades on a Sunday, things are not working out well. And it's not going to work out well for you on a Sunday. The number two thing that many of you guys are blowing your accounts on, watch this very carefully, very carefully. One of the things that you need to understand is this, is that oftentimes you're also trading when there's big news events. Now, I've already broken down, I do a Sunday setup video for my team, and I kind of go over an overview of what to expect in the markets. Some of you guys, you're going to be expecting big moves in the markets. So here's the thing. The thing is that I need you to pay attention before you take trades. Start watching news events, because a lot of people say, oh man, I don't trip off no news events. But you got to understand, whether the news events have high impact or not, what they do is the market makers will still spike in both directions to hit your stop loss one way or the other. So for an example, you have NFP coming out. You have a lot of interest rate news coming out. You got Brexit coming out this week. Many of you guys never stop to take a look at that. So if you don't take a look at that and you just enter the trade right before a news event, yeah, and you got a 10 pip stop loss, 15 pip stop loss, okay, that's fine. Go ahead and do your thing. But then watch this. What they'll do is they'll spike it in one direction and the other to take people out on both ends. Matter of fact, I just did a training video and uploaded it to my team so that they can literally see from the charts how news events tend to spike in two directions depending on the size of the news. So you do have USD news, interest rates coming out, JPY news, interest rates coming out, CAD interest rate news coming out, you have NFP coming out, and you have Brexit coming out. All of these are coming out this week. So I'm warning you, your timing in the market is sometimes what's killing your trades. Are you guys hearing what I'm saying? Your timing in the market is killing your trades. If you don't pay attention to that, you're going to continually blow your accounts. Now, you don't have to believe me. You can say what you want. There's a whole lot of gossip out there about blah, 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 blah. But nevertheless, the truth is the truth, okay? So check it out for yourself. Let me know your thoughts. If you want to join us, superezforex.com, all right? superezforex.com. Or if you have an email, want to email us some information, go to superezforex@gmail.com. superezforex@gmail.com. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.